Hey, I just got my Deluxe Reverb back from Max, my fabulous amp repair friend. So these are 22 watt Fender amps. This was made in the mid 60s. It's got two channels. This channel has vibrato and reverb, volume, treble, and bass. You just plug in there and you're all set. So this amp seems to have an original speaker, which is really cool, and it seems to make the amp a lot lighter than when you have aftermarket speakers. These things will put the hurt on you picking them up, but this nice aftermarket, that's probably an Oxford. Here we have the original power cable, the filter caps, and some other parts, resistors, and so forth. So let's just plug it in and see how it sounds. This one does have the foot switch. So with this amp, we're going to turn on the power, let it set a little bit, warm it up, and then we'll plug in that new Jaguar and give it a little sound test. So we're going to go into input 1, turn the volume down, hit the power, turn up volume, and we'll see what we got. And this, like I said, it's got the foot switch, which is, they're usually pretty delicate, but you know, they work for a while, then they hit the reverb tank. Triangled up. Nope, here we go. So this is what the foot switch looks like. And it turns on the tremolo and reverb. So let's just try the amp out, see how it sounds. Pretty exciting. Woo! That's reverb. Let's crank it up. Yeah, so that's a stock Fender tank. Probably Accutronics, dry. Here's our treble at 5, 10, off, maybe go to 4. Bass, 10, maybe go to 5. And the reverb, let's put a little bit on there. Let's activate the tremolo. Cool. Let's turn it up a little bit. Man, that sounds pretty awesome. It's a little different than my other one. I do have another 60's that I really love, that I play all the time. It's kind of my number one amp. I like this original speaker. I think it sounds pretty good. I like the lightness of it. This amp is kind of worn. It's got some, well, it's not beat up, but it's been sitting for a long time. It's got some oxidation on the metal. And but we got it all cleaned up and it's as good as new, you know, functionally. But as far as appearance, it's got that nice aged look, which I do enjoy. So I'm real happy. But since we got to fly out to California, I got to take my band out to California. I need to raise some money, so I'm going to put it for sale. Oh, but I'm going to list it kind of high and see if I get an offer. And then I can treat my bandmates to a plane ride with, pick up the cost on that. help my guys out a little bit. So if you ever see a deluxe reverb at a garage sale, buy it. Especially if it says Fender Musical Instruments or Fender Electrical Instruments. This is musical instruments. That means it's 1965 or newer. So it's not a 64. If it said Fender Electric something, then it would be older than a 65. All right, that's about all I know about deluxe reverbs, other than I like to play them.